Okay, so we just watched Deadpool 2, and it's a movie with a lot of violence and a lot of gore, and yet she liked it.
It was quite gory, yes.
She does not like gore and violence for the most part, but she enjoyed Deadpool 2.
It's really low.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you want...
There we go.
We don't have anything to attach it to.
I know.
We do. We need one of those
I have
things.
one at home.
Well, that doesn't help us now.
I know. I should put it in the van.
So,
You're glowing.
Deadpool 2 kind of picks up where the first one left off, almost, kind of, sort of. Where he's just killing bad guys. And spoiler alert. So if you haven't watched it and you want to know whether or not to watch it, yes, you should go and see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and spoilers. Killing off Vanessa at the start made me very, very, very angry. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you noticed that I got angry when they did that.
I knew you would, without even seeing you. I knew your opinion of the character
and the actress. I love her.
When we first saw the previews, the first one we saw, you didn't notice her in it. You were really upset.
I was like, Marina Baccarin's not in that trailer. I'll bet you she's dead. And then
they killed
another
her
trailer came out.
Yeah.
Another trailer came out that had her in it. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. And then, he's heartbroken at the start of the movie. Like, oh, okay, so they must break up. Yeah, no. Oh, she's dead. And, And then they brought in Cable. And I have to say, of the villains that they could bring in, I think Cable was amazing. Josh Brolin was awesome. That was a very solid performance. And the fun thing is that you don't read the comics, so you don't know Cable, but I think they nailed it.
No, I don't know.
I think they nailed the Cable character. I think and Juggernaut was.
I know who Juggernaut is. Does that
but it was weird to see Juggernaut as a villain though, because I'm used to him just being stupid and strong, but not necessarily a villain. And in this one, he's a villain.
Not necessarily. He was just trying to get out. He found a friend that was helping him get out. So he was helping his friend, and somebody was trying to stop his friend. So it wasn't really that he was a villain. He was helping somebody because that person helped him.
I was very impressed with the movie, though. I think I might have enjoyed this one better than the first. I'm not sure. But I may have. I may need to watch them both again and again.
I've only watched the first one the one time.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, so.
I may need to watch these movies again and again and again and again and again. The part where he had the baby legs was really hilarious.
Was funny.
And disturbing.
Yeah.
The Basic Instinct
There's
callback.
A lot of
That was so wrong and so funny at the same time.
There was a lot of inappropriate jokes in that movie.
Oh God, yeah. And I wonder how much of it was improv and how much of it was in the script.
Right.
Because Ryan Reynolds, you get the feeling that a lot of this is improv. And then, and again, if you're sticking around, you're not worried about spoilers. Post-credits, I thought the post-credits scene was amazing.
That was funny.
That was just amazing. And what I liked is that Negasonic Teenage Warhead realized they'd done something wrong. She realized in the moment, like, oh, crap. And I like her, too, and I really hope she stays in the movies. It was nice to see that her character's gay, but they don't make this big gay joke out of it.
Right.
It's just this is her girlfriend, and that's it. And I thought Yukio was really funny.
Yeah.
She was really funny and kind of badass when she's suddenly fighting.
Right.
It was like out of nowhere, because I'd wondered, like, the thing for me was...
Just before that, what's her superpower?
Yeah, and the thing I was wondering about that, too, is I was like, okay, so this is her girlfriend, but having a girlfriend would mean she gets to go around the X-Men house and know all their secrets, and know who everybody's identity is. She has to be one of the X-Men. So I thought the X-Men cameo was fantastic, too, where they were all in that one room and they were keeping their mouths shut. And then Beast closes the door before Wade sees them.
Right.
That was nice. And... Actually, the funny thing was, at the end of the movie, when the jet's coming in, I thought, wait, are the X-Men going to come out? Who's going to... And then I thought, right, it'll probably just be Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Yukio, but I actually, for a moment there, I thought, would they actually do that and bring out the X-Men? The Hugh Jackman cameo was fun. The idea that he knows who Wade is, and that they're in each other's universe is fantastic. And they did it in a way that it doesn't take away from the movie Logan. It doesn't take away from the gravity of that. And the ending of Logan is really kind of sad and understated. But this was fun. And what would you rate this out of 10?
I'm so horrible at the whole rating thing. There, my hands getting tired.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
I'm really bad at rating things out of 10.
I'll say 10.
I wouldn't give it that high just because that was really gory. There were a few
The gore was amazing.
So long.
The part where he's breaking his own arm and wrapping it around Cable's neck. That was great. That was awesome.
And it's always fun when you watch movies that are made here because we could tell where they were.
Oh, you can totally tell.
Hey, we were there yesterday.
You can totally tell what parts of Vancouver this was filmed in. It was really easy to tell.
Yes.
And it was kind of fantastic. It made it that much more fun. And then the amount of callbacks to Canada, the amount of Canadian references.
It actually made me wonder, do you think any of that's different in the States? Like
I don't
the
think
end
so.
Where he says, "You're welcome, Canada." Do you think that's different?
Maybe.
That one line?
Somebody can let us know in the trailers if he says "You're welcome, Canada" after he kills himself.
The joke about Canada in the middle, I'm sure they would leave that because there's a lot of movies that do the joke about Canada.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies that do that, and they leave that in
the character
States.
Wade Wilson's from Regina, Saskatchewan.
Right.
So.
But at the very end, when it says "You're welcome, Canada," I was just one of those. I wonder if that's the same in the States because it wouldn't make as much sense.
No, it did feel like he was talking to us, like it was an inside joke for us for Canada.
Yeah.
And it's a great movie. It breaks the fourth wall a lot. It's I actually found it more unpredictable than the first. I thought the first was kind of predictable. This one I genuinely was surprised when him and Cable ended up working together. I thought that was a nice twist, where Cable's like, all right, this guy's a good guy. I'm going to go to him and I'm going to talk to him. I thought that was a really nice twist. Depinder was hilarious.
That's funny.
He may end up being a supervillain at some point at the rate this is going. T.J. Miller's character was, again, the wisecracking friend that... He wasn't in this one as much as the first one, though.
Said the bartender guy?
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't in this one as much as the first one, and that's good because his character can wear thin after a while. And then the girl that played Domino, good actress, good character, gorgeous, and I thought it was Zoe Kravitz at first. I'm like, it's not Zoe Kravitz, so. But I thought she was really good, and I thought it was fun. And what I liked was where I was concerned that she'd be a romantic love interest to Wade. I was concerned. I thought, oh, they're not. But I've seen that in movies before where, oh, girlfriend's dead. Oh, look, new girl. And then by the end of the movie, there was somebody else.
Right.
It's one of the reasons that James Bond movies suck. But, I had some concerns there, and they weren't realized. The movie didn't take that turn. I was very happy with it. So... yeah, I would say this movie for me, based on having just seen it, wearing my awesome shirt that Yvonne made me, which is completely, awesomely, totally Wade and Deadpool, and I got some looks on the way into the theater wearing it, and my Flash hat, because I don't have a Deadpool hat yet.
See, and I don't think people can see the swear words on it, really. You have to actually look. Well, you don't need to point them out.
I think they can.
But you have to actually look at it.
Well, see, I think my favorite is the look away with this, because in the first movie he was playing with himself, and he had the stuffed unicorn in his hands when he did it.
Oh. Okay.
So that was the look away. That was the whole joke in the first movie. It's really funny.
Okay.
So, so if you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. The fact that Yvonne laughed all the way through it, even though it's pretty violent and gory, says a lot, because she doesn't like really violent and gory.
No.
So, yeah, that was fun. So, personally, for me, it's a 10. I can't think of anything I would have changed or anything that pissed me off, other than they killed Vanessa. But then, they make up for it, and they do it so well and so fun, and it's so Do not leave when the movie's over.
No, I was worried that the movie was going to end really sad.
I actually thought they were going to kill him off. I was like, oh my God, are they going to kill off Deadpool?
Yeah, I thought they were.
But again, and that's what I'm talking about. This was not predictable. This was not a predictable movie. And I got a real kick out of it, and I'm really anxious to see where they go with the next chapter. And see if Cable sticks around, and if Deadpool and Cable are working together, or what happens there.
Right.
So, yeah, that was fun. Maybe bring in the Punisher next time. That'd be awesome. She doesn't know who the Punisher is.
I don't.
So,
I'm not
yeah.
into the whole superhero thing.
She's not. And yet she enjoyed this movie. So
because it was funny.
There you go. All right. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I promised you guys a review of this movie, and you got it. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this movie, and hey, go watch Deadpool 2 if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, let me know how much you loved it in the comment section below. I'll talk to you guys again soon.